Welcome everyone, welcome to the cast game of the recent ZeroSpace Tournament. This time we got the Elazer vs Bosse game number 2, or Bosse. I had a pretty interesting comment recently in my videos, and it was related to me pausing the game. It's not really good, so I will try not to do that. But also, it brings me, like, I had some questions in my mind after reading this. My questions were like, what type of audience are actually watching my videos and these specific videos and overall my videos? And I was like thinking, are the people that usually, let's say, have a lunch, have a work break, or what they are doing, what are you doing while watching? Maybe knowing something like that will help me to know what type of audience I actually have. Maybe to specify the video length and video content better for specific time you can watch. I don't know. I just thought it might be pretty nice to know. Now we are having a hero, she who stalks. Even after the recent nerf, she's still a formidable enemy, but yeah, there is Loi'kru. So, on the top right we got a Elazer, and on bottom left we have a Bosse. Bosse is a building, double bloodworm, tier 1 building with a deep one, and deep one can spawn treasures. Which is even still after nerf, it's not really a nerf, it's like adjustment of the unit. They are still so powerful. Their damage output, like burst damage, is really high. They can kill heroes and high level or high HP units pretty quickly. So that's really dangerous. They are... Oh! Yeah, there goes she who stalks. Nerfed. She who stalks. She has like 2 less armor than before the patch, so now you think twice if you want to jump into the enemy or not. Yeah, I think we will most likely see less of that hero on the tournaments and on the ladder, and we will see more Loi'kru because he can just play so well with the high HP units. He's doing pretty good because he can heal, he can cast the boulder, which will teleport the units around him to the targeted place. So he's like something like a healer, but there is a lot of micro because you need to switch stances with him, I believe so. There is the stance where you cast like special armor that will explode once depleted. But he's really good for his heals. Also, Grell fighting on the green is pretty strong, and look at this. Elazer is really playing into his strength. He really wants to gather Rich Flux here. He's even building cultivators, and he can upgrade them if needed. Yeah, they doesn't have a lot of HP. And he's also playing with the crabs again. That's interesting. It is like a little bit higher level skill to have a control groups like this. He just jumped into the crabs. There is a lot of micro. Like, if you are the person that still struggles with micro, get used to use the key which is next to your first, next to the one on your keyboard. It's a like semicolon, or comma, or I don't know. That key is used to select only your hero. So it's constantly like clicking on that key on the keyboard, then maybe pressing 1 and 2. This is deadly, like, this is a Grell mirror. And Dali Needlers are just doing a great job here. I would love to see like after game statistics, even from replays. I'm not sure if it is possible. Also, by the way, I have a word for devs. I don't know if you are watching this, but I recently did some screenshots from the learn section in the main menu. And look at this, this needs to die. It's so hard to target everything. Yeah, these needlers are just targeting and killing everything. So yeah, like I was facing Clem and I built in the middle somewhere, like buildings, and he just completely destroys me with a message on the end that it is really hard to defend proxies here. It's not really a proxy, but it's like forward placed building. This is much easier to defend because it's on the high ground and you don't have a vision. But this was hard to defend, of course. But the thing is, Elazer already gathered almost every single Rich Flux here, which gave him basically advantage. You might think you don't really have advantage here, but you do have, because now Elazer have... Oh, there got GG got gold. I didn't expect this, but yeah. So in this matchup, Elazer won, and most likely it was because he has more flux, so he can spend more flux on the lashers, because I believe they... Yeah, I will do this edit post game. They cost most likely 25 flux, maybe a little bit less. Alright, so thank you for watching. There was a winner. It was Elazer in this tournament, and I hope we can see his games in the future. Alright, thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. See you on the next one.